play above the site.
Now, Blur does cover up the hatch, though, so there is no direct threat really coming down towards the Monty for now, and Grenade will force Cactus to fall back just slightly. Grenade, smokes are being tossed in here as Blur gets the first kill, knows the second one might be around the tellers, and does get picks up. It's going to be NaVi that tries to get in deep just to make sure there is a plant opportunity for the side of NaVi, and as he goes on now, he commits to it. Surely a bit of a collapse will come on the way. Cactus trying to run in. It's Doki to pick up the cover, however, and that means 45 seconds on the clock right now. They need to go for the retake, but it's a Monty. And of course, Doki up in the Yana against him. And NaVi just somehow manages to get a kill out of that now. And I'm quite confused about that. What if Doki gets the kill instead? So it's just up to Rice now.
Honestly, the fact that the pair of them moved underneath Blur's push towards Square, took the distraction and went for the plant here is unbelievable. Trying to outrun and outgun a Monty that is making sure he stays one heavy step ahead of Rise, doing everything and finds it. Gets the shake and the shimmy onto the shoulder, but with only a couple of seconds left on that clock, just has to time this well. NaVi lock it off, and kudos and credit for them seeing an opportunity, taking it, even with an Echo still on the board. A bit of a reach and a bit of a hold on anything that might be around them. Ready to pop with a super shorty, but it's saves that's still popping off in the meantime. Digs through the middle, finds one. Rise is just playing above the hatch that could get open, but instead he's going to use it to swing around. They know where he is, but he wins the first fight, goes for the second, can't get it. Blur in the middle of the room with NaVi keeping him covered. And NaVi find their second in a row.
And then one is quite close, actually, towards the side. It's Shinka that is in that side office for, of course, that hatch. As the thermite charge is now about to be placed, there's 20 seconds left on the clock. They need to be very quickly now with getting that plan down. Might have been better to go to the office instead, but instead Doki inside of the B in the archives. They want to go for the plant, and he will go down. 45 seconds, and now they need to get the flank watch on point.
Saves gets the first. Bibu sprays down a post plant, but Rise has slipped his way around onto the back line just to watch Shinka drop out. Sprays over, finds Nath. But they now know where he is. He's going to see if he can get a bit of a connection and have some semblance of safety. They just drop him in response. NaVi, they seemed like they slowed for a second, but still saw an opportunity as a route into the site.
Enough to actually deal damage to Bibu. Maybe. Oh, they have it. Second grenade will actually catch. Beautifully tossed in. And now it's just P4 inside of the office here, the front desk.
Was that all the way from the double door on the swing round? Well, let's see if Banana is the next place. They can try and put a bit of a split in. Finds one, almost finds the second, but picked up by a teammate. It's a third! Just missed on the connection. Push. P4 has no need to try and apply the pressure back on. Blur, in the meantime, has snuck his way up, but not very far. Cactus had the eyes on the watch. P4 has the lock off. There's some more energy. There's some slaps on the back, and there is a bit of a wake-up call from Vitality. As it gets popped open, we're looking at 30 seconds, and Secretly's trying to apply some pressure here onto the quad wall itself. Saves, dropped through and was the man of the moment previously, but they're aware of this rotation that might come through from that room stacked with so much potential danger. Bibu, hovering over a hatch with his C4, gives him, well, not an option really of a rotate because it's too close for the danger, but he drops and picks up Nathan. The swing round onto Doki, saves in the meantime in the core, but the C4 gets one more. Bibu finds his triple, locked off by Shinka with a shotgun, suddenly in the middle of a 1 versus 1 and a shotgun for the double! Towards the potential of a swing round onto the backside. The flashes over the top to make sure that they have some approach here as Shinka has gone for a sneak around green. Gonna see if he can potentially come back up the spiral, the square stairs, even with the idea that it was locked off as Doki goes through. Nate buries behind, and Shinka's movement here could be that make or break. The pings are continual, and the hot fire comes through on the back. Shinka sneaks through, but there's one, got the cover. There's a triple for P4. It's just saves, and he's not gonna lock it off. Every single alarm possible. The first drone, the call, there might be some attention, and the rotation from the smoke down yet again.
Oh, here he comes, and now he has extra ADS speed as well together with that shield. Gets the first flash, it's Cactus with the first kill. The second goes down, it's Blur inside. It's gonna be smoke canister, so they have to fall back a little bit. But P4 already down on the blue stairs here. It's just a complete shutout from Vitality with just NaVi left now. Has the opportunity to use the yokai drones, when instead he chooses to go for the gunfight. It's Shinka that loses out first. It's a 4-on-1, but they get it in the end. P4 gets that final kill. Here's it open up. There is the Nitro, there is the yokais. They know they're on the board as well. And with 20 seconds left on the clock, P4 is definitely putting up some pace here. Doki gets the first kill, but instantly gets traded out as the plant needs to go down. Now they get the yokai, they get the second! So Vitality really need to hit the nail on the head right here if they want to make sure this execute sticks. Rise is on the angle, he's waiting for the flank. A grenade of P4 kills himself, and Doki, not quite sure how that one happened, maybe from the top floor. Either way, it's going to be a 3-on-4 situation. Vitality is a man down, and also they're P4 down.
Yeah, I suppose I have some questions. Maybe tried to blow it up underneath Banana, but was a bit too close to the fire and suffered himself. Either way, Rise is the one that gets the lock on the opposite side and saves. Dug in, hopped up, gets one, gets dropped, gets traded 10 seconds. Blur is able to lock it off from above. The Defuser is smoked. He's going to have to take the damage, try and tank it and move on. Only a handful of seconds. Now saves, leading a bit of that. Blur left on the board, finishes the work saves did in dropping the Defuser on the back line. They're stuck in for now in 20 seconds. We know Vitality can do a lot with a little bit of time. The first thread is going to come here, around on the back line, and that'll give the game away on where Doki is, but he has the impact if he wants to rotate. Unfortunately, no option is presented as Shinka locks it off. 10 seconds, and the spray through as they try and find the first fight. Vitality find the next round, and they find themselves one step away from securing 3 points. To grab the first player from NaVi. Blur is still loose underneath as well and could become a problem, but the first opens up. The elevator finally falls, comes down, press the button, and secretly was delivered, but unfortunately now it's out of order and you've got to take the stairs as your way up. The swing onto Banana comes through and the first fight goes against the Rise. Still on his namesake as he keeps pushing higher and further. Nath drops on the long office table, and the angles are being staunchly watched by Rise, who's swinging, getting even deeper into the site. The call will come through as Blur picks up one and saves a piece. He's to your left, mate. You've gone right past him.
There's no time for it. They need to get the Defuser now. There's just 10 seconds left on the clock, and it's Blur alive still, going through the janitor. The plant will be going down shortly, deep in the corner, right next to the reinforced wall. There's no opportunity for him to get it, and it's going to be Rise with the very final kill. Vitality grabbed the win. They grabbed the 3 points, and they keep the dream for the major in Sweden alive.